Hey, what's up? Girl, I don't know what's going on with my skin. Something's going on. My face been breaking out, y'all, and I don't like it. I've never been the person who had to deal with like, breakouts and stuff like that. Like my issue has always been like discoloration, pretty much. Like we talked about this on my channel. Some of y'all may not know. May not know. Shout out to all the new people. Thank y'all for coming over here. Um, Shout out to the old heads too. But like my skin, I've talked about this before, like years ago. My skin is not the same color all over. Girl, like I'm sure y'all have noticed. Like, let me show you. You see? You see? Well, let me stop pulling. You see how it's two different colors? So that's been my issue, like since forever, girl. Um, it doesn't bother me. I mean, it bothers me, but it don't bother me like that, girl. It is, at this point, girl, it is what it is. I mean, if I can get it fixed, that's fine. But if not, girl, I ain't gonna die. Um, but what it is bothering me though is these bumps on the side of my face. Girl. So I was sitting trying to figure out what's the tea. Girl. My face been breaking out and I was like, well, maybe it's my clippers. I was like, girl, you haven't cleaned your clippers in a minute. I mean, I'm the only one that uses my clippers whenever I shave because I don't use a razor. I stopped using razors probably 2001, 2002, because those razors just really turn my skin up. And I remember, I forgot who it was who told me that I need to stop using, for me, that I need to stop using razors and go get me a clipper. The Andes clippers. So that's what I use to shave and all that stuff. Um, but yeah, my skin is basically breaking out. I got like a few bumps right here. You really can't see it, and I have this bad picking at stuff. Girl, that's like my biggest thing, girl. And I need to stop, right? Because if I leave a mark on my skin, girl, the mark go on top of the marks I already got. Okay, I'm really gonna be upset. So God was like, well, maybe it's my clippers. And I was like, God, no, it's not my new. I got a new barber. I was like, I know it's not my new barber. Girl, you cleaning your clippers, girl? Girl, you cleaning your clippers, girl? I was like, I ain't gonna blame it on him. So I've been putting this stuff on it to try to help with the little bumps. I need to stop touching them. But girl, I had that bad, girl. Let me stop. Okay. Anyways, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come and run my mouth, girl. Before we get started, girl, I saw they still canceling Southwest flights to this day. Girl, can you imagine? I talked about this in another video, so I'm not going to talk about it right now. But can you imagine, girl, your flights getting canceled for over a week? They said some of those people haven't been able to fly out in over a week. I said, girl, you gonna have the girl standing on the corner selling cooch. Girl, trying to catch a ride. Girl, whole leg out. Girl, whole leg out. Talk about you going this way? Cause I need a ride. Girl, cause I'm the type of person when I'm ready to go home, I'm ready to go home. All that, girl, I'm eating some gummy bears. Sorry, y'all. But let me tell y'all something. I just noticed my tongue was blue. Girl, when I tell y'all these gummy bears, girl, I said I wouldn't even gonna tell. I don't know why I told y'all. Baby, let me tell y'all something. These gummy bears, I'ma save these gummy bears. Cause I'm about to lay on this couch. I'm about to watch The Best Man, and I'm gonna nibble on these gummy bears. Girl, these gummy bears are so juicy. These gummy bears are good. Girl, they are. God just been nibbling on them because I don't want to eat them all because I want to eat them while I'm watching The Best Man. Anyways, child. But yeah, can you imagine getting stranded? Whenever I'm ready to go home, I'm ready to go home. Ain't none of that, oh girl, 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 I wish people would have told me, girl, we killed some fights over a week. Girl, over a week. Now, depending on where I'm at, I probably wouldn't have cared, honestly. If I was in Miami, I mean, but girl, quiet is just kept at me. Oh, well, not necessarily. Because it could be, you could be somewhere that's the weather is decent, and they may not want to fly into the weather. You know what I'm saying? So what if you in Miami and you trying to get to Chicago? Or what if you in Miami and you trying to get to New York? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Or what if you in Miami and you trying to get to, oh well, ooh, and I heard Buffalo. Oh my God, that was so sad. Shout out to all of y'all in Buffalo. I heard y'all had it really, really bad. That snow was a hot ass mess. I know some people died. So if you have any family or friends who passed away, my heart goes out to you. Um, and I was reading a story about this young girl, this black girl. I think like 20, young, 21, 23, 22, something like that. She was on her way home from work. And she was on the phone with her family and she was telling them that she was scared. Then her car eventually stopped because of the snow and she died. That is so sad, like to freeze to death. Oh. So yeah, shout out to everybody out there. If you're in a safe place, baby, stay there. If you somewhere that's safe, just stay there, girl. Yeah, I heard it was real bad in Buffalo. It's been a few places, but I've been saying a lot about Buffalo on online. But yeah, shout out to everybody. Hope everybody's doing fine. Besides the weather here in Houston, I mean, it was cold. Cold for Houston. Um, Other than that, it was fine. I didn't have any issues over here. I haven't heard of anybody else having any issues. The sun was like beaming. It was just 20 degrees outside, which that really don't. And I was in this house, so I wasn't going nowhere anyways. Anyways, let's talk about these people, y'all. I was looking to see what's okay, 7:23. I was looking to see um I was looking to see if there was any information that came out, but so far this is the only thing. Hollywood Unlocked reports that Gervontae Davis, Baltimore boxer Gervontae Tank Davis, has been arrested for DV. According to the Broward Sheriff's Office in Florida, Davis was arrested on Tuesday, December the 27th. Upon his arrest and booking, the boxer was charged with one battery count of causing bodily harm, DV. Per his arrest records, Davis' bond is currently set at $0, and he's in his pending trial. Davis' arrest arrives just a little over a week before he is expected to appear in his next fight against Hector Luis Garcia on January the 7th, 2023, inside of Washington, D.C.'s Capital One Arena. There's something about these little. It's something about these little men, girl. I mean, all of them really, but it's something about these little men. But I don't know why. Don't be surprised. I don't want nobody getting in my comment section acting surprised because as soon as I saw this, I said, "Girl, that was the same. He's the same one that was yanking." Is my mic on? Okay, he's the same one that was pretty much okay. I don't think he was beating on the girl, but I think his other baby. I don't know how many baby mamas he got. His ex-girlfriend or baby mama. I think it was his baby mama. He was like yanking on her, like really aggressively. They were in public somewhere. I know y'all remember. Some of y'all may not. But girl, this happened before basically. And they charged him with DV. He tried to make it seem as though, he didn't really hit her. He was a little aggressive, but that was pretty much it. Girl, if the way that he was acting with that girl in public, my whole thing is this. If I, depending on how much of a fool I see you act in public, that's gonna determine how much of a fool you act at home. So if you're doing all of that in public, then girl, what are you doing at home when we don't see? You see what I'm saying? So he's clearly a violent little man. How tall is his boy? I can call him a little man. Let's see here. Shout out to the short men. Ain't nothing wrong with being short. He 5'5". I should have known. I mean, shout out to him. Baby, y'all need to learn how to keep y'all hands to yourself. And it's gonna. And I hate to say it. I don't even want to go there right now. But I'm gonna go there. We ain't got nothing else to do but be messy and get shit started. It's gonna be. I can guarantee you, if that man was to get arrested and be put in jail, it's gonna be some black women out there, girl, with their capes on, girl, talking about, girl, he deserve another chance. Girl, he ain't did nothing. He just made a mistake. They trying to attack the black man. Let the nigga go upside your head. Since y'all want to be Captain Save a niggas so bad, let the niggas go upside your head. Oh, wait. I know y'all been missing me. I've been missing y'all too. Because I really been wanting to come down here and talk mess, but girl, I really couldn't talk. But girl, she almost back. But bitch, she almost back. Girl, I'm about 80% there. Bitch, when I hit that 100 mark, bitch, I'm coming back full force. Y'all hoes better get ready. Okay, that's the only reason why I ain't been down here. Okay? Girl, because y'all know I've been wanting to run this trap of mine. Anyways, who else? Oh, A$AP Rocky. A$AP Rocky and his ex-pal A$AP really reached deal to pause lawsuit over alleged 2021 shooting as rapper fights criminal case. Ooh, Riri, girl, you got you a good one, huh? Girl, how many lawsuits? Girl, it's one thing for a girl to sue you. You know how like Beyonce always gets sued for stealing? Girl, I know some of y'all hate when I bring up Beyonce, girl. Y'all know I love Beyonce, girl. Y'all know I'm part of the Beehive. I don't know if y'all hoes know, but I told y'all hoes a long time ago I'm part of the Beehive. I ain't put no application in, bitch. I ain't gotta put no. I don't have to put no application in, cause bitch, before it was a Beehive, I was the Beehive. So, girl, I don't go through the application process. I said I'm back, and so I'm back. Okay, but girl, you know how Beyonce always gets sued for stealing. So people have cases and lawsuits all the time. That don't really mean nothing. I mean, it can mean something. But girl, you have to pause one situation because they say you shot your friend because you trying to fight another criminal case. So A$AP Rocky and his ex-friend A$AP really have agreed to pause a lawsuit which accused Rihanna's boyfriend. We gonna make sure y'all know that this is Rihanna's baby daddy. This is the one she chose to procreate with. Rihanna's boyfriend of shooting his friend in Hollywood. According to court documents, Rocky and Relly have informed the court that they are pumping the brakes on the civil case until Rocky's criminal case over the matter is resolved. The parties explained that the case had moved forward. Rocky would have to invoke his Fifth Amendment privilege against self. Oh, is this the same case? God, I don't know what's going on. Shall we talk about this before? But anyway, because it says, hold up. Oh, it's a civil case and a criminal case. Okay, so according to court documents obtained by Radar Online, Rocky and really have informed the court they are pumping the brakes on the civil case until Rocky's criminal case over the matter is resolved. Oh, okay. The parties explained, blah blah blah. Just read that. that Rocky would have to invoke his Fifth Amendment privilege against self-incrimination or risk making statements that could be used against him in the criminal prosecution. As a result, Rocky and Riley have agreed. I know I'm probably saying that boy's name wrong. Have agreed to stay the lawsuit. As previously reported, Rocky's real name, Rakeem Mayers, was criminally charged with 2 counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm. As we previously reported, aside from the criminal case, really filed his own lawsuit over the alleged November 2021 shooting in Hollywood. I don't really have nothing to say, girl. Riri, that's your man, girl. That's your man. You gonna stick beside him. Y'all got a cute little. Do they got a son or a daughter? A son. The boy look just like Rihanna. Cute little baby. Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo, y'all can never get it together. Shout out to all the employees of Wells Fargo. Because I know some of y'all have told me before that y'all either work at Wells Fargo or you used to work at Wells Fargo. So shout out to all of y'all. Wells Fargo to pay $3.7 billion over consumer law violations. So consumer banking giant Wells Fargo agreed to pay $3.7 billion to settle charges that it harmed customers by charging illegal fees and interest on auto loans and mortgages, as well as incorrectly applying overdraft fees against savings and checking accounts. Baby, this is not the first time Wells Fargo been in the news for some mess like this. I don't know if it was some mess just like this, but they have been in the news before for doing some shady business practices. Okay? Wells was ordered, and then we all know how they did Auntie Wendy. Ooh, girl. What y'all got going on over there, Wells? Wells, girl. Wells was ordered to repay $2 billion to consumers by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, which also enacted a $1.7 billion penalty against the San Francisco bank Tuesday. It's the largest fine ever leveled against the bank by the CFPB, and the largest yet against Wells, which has spent years trying to rehabilitate its image after a series of scandals tied to his sales practices. Regulators made it clear, however, they believe Wells Fargo has further to go on that. Regulators made it clear, however, that they believe Wells Fargo has further to go on that front. Put simply, Wells Fargo is a corporate recidivist that puts 1 out of 3 Americans at risk for potential harm, said CFPB Director Rohit Chopra. Girl, you know I'm horrible with saying folks' names. In a call with reporters, the bank's pattern of behavior has made it necessary for regulators to take additional action against Wells Fargo that go beyond the $3.7 billion in fines and penalties. The violations impacted more than 16 million customers, the Bureau said, in addition to improperly charging auto loan customers with fees and interest. The bank wrongfully repossessed vehicles in some cases. The bank also improperly denied thousands of mortgage loan modifications for homeowners. I wonder who the homeowners were. I wonder what they look like. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know what they look like. What y'all think they look like? Me, you, your mama, and your cousin too? I'll put my money on it. Anyways, I'll put the link to the article in the description box so y'all can finish reading. Y'all see what's going on with Wells Fargo. Y'all shady. Y'all shady, and I think the people, I'm sure they probably had to, cause girl, ain't nobody coming out of $3.7 million, and ain't nobody lost their fucking job. I was about to say, girl, I hope the people lost their job. Whoever was down there, girl, putting denied and yanking, whatever was going on, if whoever was down there, if anybody had any parts to do with this, which I'm sure somebody had to, they need to lose their job. Period. And then they probably this stuff like this in my head, it always affects the people at the bottom, like us, the bitches who need their money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, clearly they fucking with Wendy too, but like, girl, y'all applying overdraft fees to people's accounts, knowing damn well they probably already got a couple of dollars in their shit anyways. You know what I'm saying? Repossessing folks' cars, just doing shady stuff. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. They're probably not, though. Oh, trifling asses. Oh, here's some good news. He get on my nerve though, but we'll still talk about it. Everything ain't gotta be messy. Meek Mill pays bail for 20 women so they can spend the holidays at home. That's so nice. Meek Mill is making sure to rack up his Good Samaritan points before the year ends. According to reports, Grammy-nominated rapper Meek Mill bailed out 20 single mothers in his hometown of Philadelphia for Christmas. In addition to that, he gave each lady some spending money to buy food and presents for their families. This was also an act close to the 35-year-old's heart as someone who has been imprisoned during the holidays in the past. Meek Mill felt compelled to show generosity to single mothers in similar circumstances. I will say this much. I'm glad he did that for the women. I am. Because, anybody else would have been like, we got to go get the niggas out of jail. I'm just happy he did it, because I'm just happy because I know some of y'all out there signing petitions to get Tory out. Well, girl, y'all should be trying to get some of these women out of jail, okay? Who probably in there for selling a little pussy on the side, trying to pay a fucking light bill. They probably selling pussy because, bitch, Wells Fargo got them overdrafted their account, so now they got to make up the money to keep the goddamn lights on. That's part of why they in jail. In jail, because Wells Fargo and probably overdrafted their account. Now they late on rent. Lights about to get turned off, and they gotta get their kids' hair braided and cut. So now I gotta go sell a little pussy, and now they got caught, and now I'm in jail. It's all Wells Fargo fault. All Wells Fargo fault. Meek Mill born, girl, I don't know, girl. Anyways, Meek Mill says that it was devastating for me to be away from my son during the holidays when I was incarcerated. So I understand what these women and their families are going through. No one should have to spend the holidays in jail simply because they can afford bail. I'm grateful for the opportunity to help these women with their families and loved ones during this special time of the year. The Going Bad rapper also surprised 50 children affected by the criminal justice system. This is really nice of him, honestly. The kids got a chance to spend time with Meek Mill and Philadelphia Eagles players. Afterward, the group got to interview the 76ers coach, Doc Rivers, and watch a game in the VIP suites. Boxes with their new Philly merchandise at the Wells Fargo Center. This year's charity efforts were managed by Meek Mill's Reformed Alliance. It was founded in 2008 by him, Michael Rubin, Jay-Z, and others. According to the Reform Alliance website, the program has contributed to the enactment of 16 bills in 10 states, all of which have created a safer community, stronger families, and a stronger community for all. Shout out to Meek Mill. That's nice. All right, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.